Hello guys, welcome back. Yes, that's right. I have made the Sidemen on Pro Clubs. So my Pro Clubs team, I've created all the AI players as people out of either Sidemen FC or the YouTube FC.
Wow.
Now, before we get into it, some of these are shocking, but some of them aren't too bad, so you have to let me know what you think. So first up, in goal, we've got Pieface, and I want to apologise in advance. Pie, I'm sorry about this one. It's hard as well because there's very limited like haircuts you can give them, and some of them just don't look right. Yeah, that's Pie Face in goal. Also, I can't on the AI players in pro clubs. You can't adjust their height or weight or anything. So none of that's me.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I don't give a shit.
But yeah, some of them aren't great. Some are better than others. Put it that way. Next up, left back, we got Josh Zerka. Looks a bit bonk-eyed in that one. I don't know why. I haven't made him bonk-eyed, but he just is. Got the new haircut in there. And to try and get all the sidemen starting in the games, I've put them all as either defenders or midfielders, because I normally play up front and I don't want them taking my spot because they won't ever play. Next up, left wing back, which again is another position that probably won't play very often, but we got it in there. Will Any. Again, the hair's not quite right. Also, the nose is a bit pointier than I would have liked, but I can always adjust that. Next up, right back, we got Vicstar. Another one I couldn't quite get right, but I think if you was to put some glasses on him, it wouldn't be too bad. We're almost there, but you can't put glass. I haven't got any glasses to put on him on here, so. Next, right wing back, and Freezy, I do apologise.
Mother trucker, dude.
But I done my best, right? Maybe it's the mouth that's a little too big. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it, but there's something not right. Our first centre back, we got Harry Lewis, W2S. This is another one I struggled with the hair. Like, I didn't know whether to have the hair we've got there or like the messy hairstyle, but that doesn't really look like Harry's hair, so none of these really suited. That's too long. That's not right. No. So we went with this one. Again, not quite right. I'm not sure whether to give him a bit of a beard as well. I know he's let it grow out a little bit, but what do you reckon? Do we put a beard on or not? Casual beard. Yeah, we keep the beard on. Next up, now there was no hairstyle for Angry Ginge. This is as close as I could get, and it's not right. Put it that way. Actually looks nothing like it. Ginge, I doubt you'll ever see this, but I'm sorry. We had to get you in the team. Might have to remould his face a little bit, but we'll do that later. Next up, the third centre back, which I'm not sure when you have a third centre back in your pro clubs team, but we'll try and get him in somewhere. It's Randy. Again, doesn't quite look right. There's something not right about it. It's not the hair, because the hair's right, but maybe it's just the head shape. Now, first midfielder at CDM, we got Theo Baker. Looks too square, but maybe it's the eyes. Eyes don't quite look right. But Baker's in the team, centre defensive midfield. And if he was to go down injured, the replacement is Callux. Not quite right. Maybe it's the hair. I can't get the hair right on many of them. Next up in centre mid, Ethan Payne, Bazinga. Bazinga's in. With the blonde hair. I was going to put the V at the back, but the only one that's got that is this. And I feel like that's way too long at the front or on top. So we're sticking with this one. Sitting next to him in midfield, we've got Simon Minter, Mini Minter. Don't think that one's too bad. I think the hair was a toss up between that one. No, that one's too long. Or that one. What do you reckon? Not sure if that one's too short for him. I think that one looks better. Our third centre midfielder, young Philly. Now, I think this one is probably one of the better ones. What do you reckon? Not too bad, right? I think that's a pretty good effort. Don't know that he'll play much being the third centre midfielder, but you never know, we might get him on. Next up we've got Chris MD. And I tried to give Chris his new hairstyle. I feel like it doesn't look right. But it's not bad. Also, he's got a bit of a beard these days. Getting a bit lazy with the shaving. Yeah, so that's Chris. We keep the beard on him. Next one, Chunks. Now, this is probably one of the worst ones. Prepare yourself.
Damn, Daniel.
Chunks, I'm sorry. That's the best I could do. I don't know what needs to change, but it's not quite right. Our third cam player, which again, doubt he'll ever play. I mean, you're not going to have 3 cam players on at once, are you? But Mr. Beast, this is one where the hair just would not sit right. None of these look right for him. He needs sort of that, the same sort of style as Angry Ginger's got really, but that one's not right. Because he needs a bit of a fringe, but you can't give him that. Or that one. It's way too long on the sides. That's just ridiculous. So we're sticking with this one. No, not that one. We're sticking with this one. I think that's about as close as you're going to get for Mr. Beast. Now, left midfield, we've got KSI. And I don't think KSI is 5'6". Again, I can't adjust that.
Wait a minute.
It's all fixed. So there he is. Again, probably one of the better ones to be fair. But if I could put a bandana on, I would. The only bandana ones we've got here are, I mean that. So we'll stick with this one. We could have that, I guess. What do you reckon, guys? Let me know which one you think looks better. I think I'm going to leave it with that one for now. Now, right midfield, we've got Tobe Jizzle. Another one I think I've done quite well with. I mean, the hair's not quite right. It was between that and this one. But I think this one just looks better. From a distance, it looks a lot better anyway.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Now, left wing, we've got eye show speed. Another one I like to think I've done quite well with. There's a few options for the hair for speed. You could have that. You could have this one. I just think this one looks a bit more right. That one's a bit all over the place. Could have that one, I guess. I think he has it shorter on the side, so we'll stick with that. And right wing, Danny Aaron's. Again, not great. I was trying to get some sort of mullet hairstyle, but this is the only one that's on there. So that's the best we're going to get for that. Because he has it short on the side, so none of these are really any good. Could you have that one? No, not really. I mean, maybe that one. But I think we'll leave this one on for now. Shaved on the sides. Now up front, these guys probably won't play because that's where I'll be playing. And we don't really have the forwards on, it's just strikers normally. So up to here, they'll all probably play at some point. Maybe not Mr. Beast, or maybe not Philly. So left forward, we got Jake Paul, and if you haven't laughed yet, then you will now. So this one, I couldn't quite get the face right, and the hair is shocking. This is probably the worst one, to be fair. I think it's between this one, Mr. Beast, and Danny Aaron's. Now right forward, complete opposite, probably one of the best ones. We got Gibb. I mean, it's pretty good, I think. I like to think so anyway.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Next up, centre forward, we got Nico. I don't think his head shape's quite right, but it's not a bad effort. Maybe his mouth a little bit too big. Now our first striker, the Maverick Logan Paul. It was tough to find a hairstyle for him. As you can see, that's probably the best one we got. I don't really know what else you could go for. Maybe that one, I don't know. Not sure if it's a bit too long. Or that one. Yeah, I mean there's a few you could use, none of them quite look right. The picture I've got in front of me here, I think that one's probably best. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so I think that's about as close as it's going to get. And finally, our final striker, we've got HP like the sauce, Harry Pinero. Another one, I think, from a distance, it looks good. Close up, not so much, but it's not a bad effort. So yeah, that's my Pro Clubs team, full of YouTubers. Let me know what you think of them all in the comments, good and bad. I want to hear it all. If anyone thinks I've done them dirty, then I apologise, but it's the best I could do. And if you want to know how to make any of them, then let me know and I'll do a video of how they're made. I think the best ones are probably Young Philly, Bazinga. I think Zerka's not a bad effort, although he always looks cross-eyed for some reason. I don't know what I've done there. I think KSI is a good one, Toby's a good one, Speed's good, and Gibbs probably one of the best ones. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.